Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning back into the new normal. I'm Dr. Patman, and I'm with you along this ride. So, initially, back on April the 1st, we started this challenge, and this challenge was to kind of push ourselves, propel ourselves forward to do the things that we know that we should be doing, the things that we did not have the opportunity to do because, unfortunately, we had been too busy in our lives. Due to this pandemic, a lot of things have slowed down, and so now we have the opportunity to actually go after those goals, go after those dreams, and actually complete them. And so, as I said, on April 1st, I started this challenge where I wanted to focus more on, my health, my family, my spiritual walk with God, and cooking more at home. And we are at April the 21st, which is fantastic. That means we're 21 days in. And so far, I have been able to exercise, at least Monday through Friday every day. I have been able to spend more time with my family, not as much as I want, so I'm still working on that. Even though we're in the confines of our own home, we kind of do things how we want to, and so it's a little bit different. But I have been able to have movie night with my son quite often, so that's fantastic. And of course, my daughter and I went for a walk, and my youngest son, he continues to bribe me with Robux, bribe me to get him Robux and golden apples and all kinds of crazy stuff on the game. But other than that, I also wanted to work on my spiritual walk, and that I have been able to do. It's funny how just being at home gives you the ability to do more things than you thought that you was able to do. So now I can, of course, attend church. Each and every Sunday, I can attend multiple services, which is fantastic because you never can get enough. I can attend Bible study and kind of support some of my the other people in my church and in my world that's doing things. So that's fantastic. And I am so happy to announce that I have been cooking at home. So I've tried different things, trying to stay outside, move outside of my box. So one day I made house lo mein because a lot of the Chinese restaurants are closed, and it actually came out good. Shocking. And I can cook, but I generally cook the same things. And then last night, my son and I made lasagna, homemade lasagna. That was fantastic. So, I'm starting to feel like, hey, I probably can do these things. So hopefully you guys are receiving some of these things as well. Throughout this challenge, you guys are being able to accomplish some things and knock them off of your list. And so I'm here to tell you that I'm proud of you because, it's not easy. It's not easy being a woman, a mom, a wife, a sister, a daughter. It's just not easy. And the same goes likewise for men, but I'm focusing on just the general people. So life is not easy, but and it's not unfortunate. Life's not easy, but we have to take this walk. And of course, we know anything worth having is worth fighting for. So again, I am on here today to share some affirmations with you guys and, just check in and see how you all are doing and just let you know that I'm thinking of you. So the first affirmation that I have, I really thought it was really good. I get these affirmations each and every day. And if you guys are interested in these affirmations, it is an app called Motivation, and they will push quotes to you all day long. I think I get like 10 or 12 a day, or you can only get one a day. It kind of depends, but it feels good, for me to look at my watch and say, oh yeah, what, that is true. I appreciate that. And so that's one of the things that I use to keep me going. Also, if you're looking to share or try to bless some other people in your community, if you have the ability to do so, there's an app called Purposity, and I share that on my page, but it gives you the opportunity to pour into other people. I know for certain our school district, Richland 2 School District, has a lot of needs up there that can be met, and these are not any extravagant needs. I mean, I think the most I saw was like $24. But with spending that money, you have the ability to help another family that's in need. And so my goal is to complete 12 for the year. You can change your goal. You could do less than that. It doesn't matter. But, pouring into someone else, at least some children, making sure that they are okay during this pandemic is fantastic. And then even after this pandemic, there are still children that need us to be the role models and the heroes that, we said that we were when we were children. So the quote that I have for today is, if all you did today was hold yourself together, I'm proud of you. And I think that is completely important because a lot of times it's hard. We think we wake up and we don't accomplish anything throughout the day, and we think to ourselves, what, this was a complete waste. I didn't accomplish anything today. And so, I feel bad about it. But I always say just waking up in the morning is one accomplishment alone because we're actually alive and we're present. And so, when you feel like you haven't accomplished anything, just know that if you didn't snap on anybody, you didn't tell somebody off, you didn't just run away and hide in a closet, then you're doing great. I'm proud of you. You know, that's very important because you're holding it together. The second quote that I have for you guys is don't fear failure. Fear being in the exact place next year as you are today. And, you know, as much as we have these goals for ourselves, we all create lofty goals. And I think that's important. I do the vision boards. I do a lot of different things. But I think the biggest thing that bothers me the most is if in, 12 months from now, 365 days from now, I am in the same exact place. And I talked about this yesterday about, being a friend and making sure that you're pushing your friend to their highest abilities, instead of them being stagnated. So, if you have to fear something, failure, as I've always said, in my mind, I look at it as I've learned multiple ways how not to do it. So I'm still doing great. And so I can continue to push myself to doing more until I actually get to where I need to be. So, just don't be in the same spot. And I know it's, sometimes it can be hard, but I promise you, if you do one thing different for the next 365 days, then guess what? You're not the same person that you was. Ironically, most people don't understand that we're not the same person we were as yesterday or last month or last year anyway, because unless you are just refusing to grow, then you change. Every day we change, we evolve, we progress into better versions of ourselves, authentic versions of ourselves. And so I hope, if anything, that you guys know that, hey, look, we have all of this time on our hands and we can really accomplish the goals that we have for ourselves. We can be truly better people and a whole better mankind as a whole, because of course humanity is hinging on the fact that we do the right thing. So honestly, that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. I told you guys how I'm doing with the challenge. Share with me, let me know how you're doing with the challenge. I'll be more than happy to, motivate you as you can motivate me. I mean, I can FaceTime, we can do a FaceTime party while we're walking and exercising. Just the smallest amount of things. I used to think that it was so hard for me to, try to get things done, but I find myself doing roughly 3 miles a day. And I'm definitely proud of myself for that. And I know you can do it too. It sounds, in the beginning like it's crazy, but I promise you, if you come along this ride with me, it won't be crazy at all, because we'll be here motivating each other. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to The New Normal. As always, take care of yourself, be safe, be smart, be great. And if no one told you that they love you today, I do. Take care.